People who are classy and sophisticated despite not being rich usually display these subtle behaviors. Authenticity is their hallmark. Real class isn't about putting on airs and graces. Or real class people don't pretend who they are not, or they never try to fit into a mold that society has set. क्लास का मतलब होता है ऑथेंटिसिटी. इट्स अबाउट आप कितना ज़्यादा कंफर्टेबल है बीइंग योर सेल्फ इन योर सिचुएशन इन योर सर्कमस्टांसेस. तो ऐसे लोग जो क्लासी होते हैं और सोफिस्टिकेटेड होते हैं वो हाइड नहीं करते अपने ट्रू पर्सनालिटी को या प्रिटेंड नहीं करते जो वो नहीं होते हैं, बिकॉज दे डोंट their worth, nor do they feel the need to show off expensive possessions. They understand that key true worth comes from within, not from what they own or what they wear. They understand कि life is all about being true to your own self. They know कि चीज़ें इंसान को वैलिडेट नहीं कराती हैं, लाइक देयर डिज़ाइन और एक्सपेंसिव पोजीशन और मटेरियलिस्टिक चीज़ें. दिस इज़ कॉल्ड ऑथेंटिसिटी, एक जेन्युइन सेल्फ, एंड दे एक्सेप्ट देयर ओन सेल्फ द वे दे आर. सेल्फ अवेयरनेस होता है उनमें दैट मेक्स देम स्टैंड आउट फ्रॉम द क्राउड. रिमेंबर, class isn't balked, it is cultivated. Classy people are often those who are most true to themselves. They respect everyone. Let me tell you, if you have that kind of kindness, that kind of nature where you respect people's, it actually shows your authenticity, your manner, or this is what makes a person classy. सो इफ़ यू आर बीइंग सो काइंड और आप अच्छे से बिहेव कर रहे हैं किसी के भी साथ, दैट डज मीन दैट यू आर हैविंग गुड मैनर्स एंड इट इज़ अ साइन ऑफ बीइंग क्लासी. देयर मैनर्स आर impeccable. So classy people is not about how to hold a fork or how to hold a glass or those all etiquettes and all. Etiquettes are important, but mostly it's about being considerate of others. Like if you're treating with good words with people's dignity के साथ किसी के साथ behavior can, that's what truly sets classy people, and that's what a classy person do. Being full of manners, respecting other person, and having all the manners of a calm and good person. They are gracious and humble. So people who are truly classy, उन्हें ये समझ होती है कि ह्यूमिलिटी स्पीक्स लाउडर देन एनी मटेरियल सक्सेस. तो दे डोंट फील द नीड टू ब्रॉडकास्ट देयर अकम्पलिशमेंट. तो जो क्लासी लोग होते हैं वो अपने अकम्पलिशमेंट अचीवमेंट्स को शो ऑफ नहीं करते हैं और वो कॉन्स्टेंटली दूसरों को नहीं रिमाइंड करते रहते हैं दैट हाउ गुड दे आर, देयर स्टेटस, बिकॉज दे न्यू ऑलरेडी इन द बैक ऑफ देयर माइंड दैट रियल कॉन्फिडेंट or the real confidence doesn't need to be loud. So जो confident people होते हैं, they don't need to show it off to other people that how much will they have acquired or how much they are having, no show off. So they are gracious and humble. So graciousness is what truly draws people in. Those who are sophisticated without being rich have mastered the art of being generous in spirit, whether that's through a simple compliment, a thank you, or an offer to help without expecting anything in return. Their focus isn't on gaining recognition, but on making those around them feel appreciated. This is subtle grace, and humility is the kind of the quiet strength that leaves a lasting impact, far more than any flashy display of wealth ever could. They are always learning. Another thing which is very important aspect of a classy person is that classy people are like, वो हमेशा कुछ ना कुछ नया सीखते रहते हैं. They are having that concept कि life is full of learning new things. कहीं पे भी stagnant आप नहीं कह सकते कि you are knowing everything. Correct भी कर सकते हैं खुद को बहुत बार. So these all are the characteristic or the traits of a classy person. They aren't afraid to be vulnerable. तो classy लोग, they also be like they are not afraid of being vulnerable. So बहुत सारे लोगों को लगता है कि not showing emotion and being numb is something that makes them classy, but it isn't. One might think that class and sophistication are all about projecting an image of perfection. However, the truth is quite the opposite. People with real class, जो लोग classy होते हैं ना, they aren't afraid to show their vulnerabilities. They understand that it's okay to have flaws, to make mistakes, and to know not to know everything. So जो लोग classy होते हैं, they don't pretend कि मुझे तो सब आता है, I cannot make mistakes, और मेरे पास तो कोई flaw नहीं है, I'm very perfect. But ऐसा नहीं होता है. They don't pretend to be perfect because उन्हें पता होता है कि they are comfortable being their authentic selves, even if that means showing their weakness. This openness and honesty make them relatable, approachable. तो जो लोग mistakes कर सकते हैं, जो लोग down to earth हैं, तो people feel like as if they are approachable. तो उनसे बात करना है and उनसे like if you wanted to talk or interaction करना मुश्किल नहीं होता. I means they are not like कि unapproachable हैं and very arrogant है, rude है. So that adds depth to their character and sets them apart as truly classy individual. They value quality over quantity. So classy people's का एक और trait है, it is easy to get caught up in the mindset of more is better, but जो true elegance होता है वो आता है appreciating the finer things, चाहे वो कम ही क्यों ना हो. तो ऐसे लोग जो क्लासी होते हैं, just to show off, they don't accumulate things. Instead they invest in things that hold real value. तो real value वाली चीज़ों पे वो फोकस रहते हैं एंड वैसी चीज़ें लेना भी पसंद करते हैं. Whether it's a well made piece of clothing, a meaningful friendship, or cherished experiences. It's not about splurging on a designer items, but about choosing things that are lasting and meaningful. तो ऐसे mindset, like these mindset extends beyond material position. So ऐसे लोग जो value करते हैं quality को, also apply this principle to their relationship and how they spend their time. So they rather have a handful of deep, authentic connection than 100 superficial acquaintances. So जो classy people होते हैं, they have very fewer friend circles, और ऐसे लोग उनके पास होते हैं आसपास जो उनके authentic connections होते हैं. So the same goes for how they approach their day-to-day life. They focus on enriching experiences and thoughts, conversations, rather than mindlessly chasing the next distractions. This appreciation for quality over quantity is what gives their life a sense of depth and richness without needing to rely on wealth to feel fulfilled. They treat themselves with respect. Lastly, लेकिन ये बहुत ज़रूरी है कि क्लासी पीपल को पता होता है उनका वर्थ, तो इसलिए वो अपने आप को रिस्पेक्टफुली बिहेव करते हैं अपने साथ. मीन्स दे ट्रीट देयर सेल्फ विद द सेम रिस्पेक्ट और काइंडनेस वो दूसरे को जो देते हैं. तो वो नॉट अलाउइंग अदर्स टू डीमीन और बिलिटर देम, तो वो दूसरों को अपने आप को बुरा बोलने नहीं देते हैं, और वो सेल्फ केयर करते हैं, प्रायोरिटाइज करते हैं अपने नीड्स और वांट्स को, और हेल्दी बाउंड्रीज बनाते हैं विथ पीपल. So this self-respect isn't about being selfish, egotistical. It's about acknowledging their own values as individual, and that is what a classy person is.